He is one of our club's past presidents, and he is our current District 84 Area 40 Director. Now, although I hear that he's doing a good job, that's probably not true. In any case, our self-described funny guy and guru, Tim Linger, is a grandfather. Pronouns are he and him. Perhaps it should be gender neutral. Tim is on his third speech in his third path in Pathways with his speech titled Human Resource Challenges in a California Hotel.
So, this is not my infamous Hotel California speech. However, it is about a California hotel in California. And especially the HR rules in California. You see, my company recently merged with a national company that's based in California. And I went through some extensive HR training. And since my company is based in Florida, the California rules transfer over here. And since I'm in charge of HR for my company, part of my job, I have to be very familiar with the rules. So first of all, I'm going to start off with a disclaimer. This may or may not be a true story. This speech is fictitious. Any similarity to any person, living or dead, is merely coincidental. The names have been changed to protect, well, me. Once again, this is not Hotel California, this is a California hotel. Imagine the company has 5,000 employees in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico, where Latinos live. And you are all new employees. And I'm doing the first HR meeting here in Florida. Point of order, out of order. Sit down. So what is culturally appropriate? Now I'm going to give you some words that you've never heard before because we don't live in California. Things like unconscious bias, or critical race theory, or systemic racism, generational differences. Roy, huh? You can't pick on Ben because of his age. No. That's right. We're moving on here. You also can't use certain words and phrases because you might offend somebody. For example, a brave or a chief. Can't do it. Cannot say chief anymore. It doesn't matter what the reference is, you're probably offending some Indian. Sort of like the Washington Redskins. Now, if I was in charge of the Washington Redskins, I wouldn't change the name. They had the picture of the Indian up there. Why not make it a red potato, right? Washington Redskins. But you can't do that because you might offend somebody. It's all about offending somebody. There's also some other areas that you can't talk about. Now, how do I know this? I went through this extensive HR. It was impeccable training. Politics, can't do it. Sex, at all, no. Yvonne made a comment. You're looking good, Alex. No. He could take that as you're hitting on him. I'm not. You guys are just marching yourself off the HR right now. You see how this thing can evolve? Now, do it once, shame on you. But if you do it twice, all right, you can potentially get fired. It's true. This is serious business. All right, we're moving on. There's also some words that you cannot use because it might be offensive to some people. You won't even believe this. American. It's now U.S. citizen. Even if you're not a U.S. citizen. You know why? Because Central America are Americans. South America are Americans. By calling the United States America, people can take offense to that. Therefore, African Americans are no longer that either. Latino. You can't do Latino. I know I just said Latino, but I'm learning here. Latina, you're taking a group of people and you're separating them. We're all inclusive here. Blind taste test. No. Because there is people in the world that are blind. And it's just not right. Now, Jessica Jessica up here was talking about mannerisms. M-A-N, man. Gentleman, policeman, construction man. Nope. Eliminate the word man. Grandfather. No. Grandmother's okay. Don't know why. But grandfather separates people into a category that's exclusive to just them. Right? The rest of us may not be grandfathers. Or even if we were grandfathered in, we can't do that anymore because you have to use a different kind of word. You figure it out. Violence. Right? No more violence. Calling somebody a thug, because it insinuates violence. Geronimo. Remember as a kid, Geronimo! You know, maybe you played Cowboys and Indians and your princess was Pocahontas. Unless, of course, their name is actually Pocahontas. You cannot call somebody Pocahontas. Right? Trump is out of order by calling Senator Warren Pocahontas. Guru. That means somebody smarter than someone else. You cannot call somebody a guru. All right, these are the rules that we're going to implement here at Toastmasters. And you can't call somebody a Toastmaster, because not everyone in the country is a Toastmaster. We all think we're better than someone else. No. No more Toastmasters. No, when we can come to this club, we just can't call each other Toastmasters. I don't know. Now, let me give you an example. I'm telling a story. You're telling a story. And you don't think it's offensive in any way. You don't think it's exclusive in any way. Instead, everyone in the room laughs. Now, you think you're clear. Except somebody's probably laughing because they want to be inclusive with the rest, but inside, they felt left out or offended. You have to immediately go apologize to the whole group. If you notice somebody didn't laugh, then you definitely have to apologize to that person individually. Furthermore, if you start off a story and say, well, I don't mean to offend anybody, you might as well just stop right there. Because you're offending somebody. And if you have to use the word but, I don't mean this in any negative way, but, all right, cut it out. This hurts me a lot. We're going to talk about violence one more time. Charles is up here talking about kill the man with the ball. No, that's violent. Alexis, talking about bullies and birthdays. No. You made people feel inferior. Jessica, the law of 5. Really? All of our lives we've been talking about the 6 degrees of separation. Now here's my deal. You all conform to these rules, and I will never, ever speak of the HR in Hotel California ever again. Thank you all.